Alright, yeah, I'm ready to resume.
Alrighty.
Cool. Do we get to play this? Oh, yeah, we do get to play as Flandre. Flandre? Flandre?
Yeah.
How do you pronounce the name?
Flandre.
Flandre, okay, I just want to make sure about that.
Flandre the Giant.
Flandre the Giant. Only one of them is dead.
Yeah. Name that, or make that the name for her story part.
That'll be interesting. Yep, she's every bit as stacked here as she is in the dojins.
Yeah.
Had to make sure about it. Anyway, what's up, guys? Welcome back. I just had to go take a swing by the bathroom, and now I am ready to begin waifu time. This will be fun. Also, I'm just curious how she handles in this game, period. Gonna be looking forward to trying her out later. Well, apparently now I'm being sad with tonight, so that'll be fun. You know, let's just tally up the rest of this, shall we?
Okay.
Alright. Do you care?
Nah.
How about her?
I think you said you wanted to try her.
I wouldn't mind.
Okay. Do you require her?
I wouldn't mind her. Do you want her?
Sure, I'll take her.
Alright, and then the rest I don't really care about. You can, like, go for all three of them. Imagine you'll probably want these two at least.
At least one Aya. I'm not terribly interested in Flandre.
Huh. Oh, Yukari.
Maybe. I've only played her once, so I don't remember how exactly she controls.
She could be fun. Yeah, I guess, like, my only characters I really want to use are Sakuya, Remilia, and I guess, Top Crow. Anyway,
Alright.
so with that out of the way, let's rock and roll. And see what shenanigans we're up to. Oh, we're right off to a good start.
Hers is a great story, too.
I like where this is going. I think in most stories involving the Scarlet Mansion seem to be pretty good.
Yeah? Shit's gonna get good.
Yeah. Sakuya is slightly disturbed by Mrs. deviation from her normal tea time route.
Gotta stick to the routine, man. Gotta stick to routine.
Totally.
Anything outside the norm is unnatural. We can't be doing that.
Yeah. I'm starting to notice just like everyone in the Scarlet Mansion.
Most people do. They're your basic bitches.
And we're already immediately going right for Marissa.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Giant death lasers and everything.
She kind of tends to go in their house and steal their stuff all the time.
Yeah. I notice that's how we start a lot of Touhou games. Or at least one, no. I'm gonna guess that's Touhou 6.
Yeah?
Yeah, I got it right the first try.
Well, I've said it like 4 times.
Wait, so. I just came to remove the rats and stuff. And getting right into it. I didn't see the rats part of the sentence at first, so I thought she was ruining passageways. Alright, so let's see what Sakuya's got. Well, her projectile's fast as fuck. At least in comparison to a lot of stuff I've been seeing so far. Triangle is bananas. L1 square. That's actually potentially good because it bounces and ricochets. That's good for. That might be good for positioning.
Yeah.
Let's see. X. That's. Oh, jeez, that's pretty. That's okay. Huh? That face though. Alright, what else can I try out? L1. Oh, I didn't even know I have an L1X. Interesting.
Yeah, you've always had that. If you have an attack, you have an L1 version of it.
Also, I just want to say, I think this attack might be able to hard counter Sanai later on. Because of how it's unconventional, it ricochets, that could potentially really mess her up. It's more for the free screen covers I'm looking for. Ooh, hello.
Honk.
Honk honk. Anyway. Also, it looks like you just like...
I will totally buy that for $120.
Yeah, you can just like pressure the fuck out of the opponent with this move. This is really fun. Cool. Let's see. L1 triangle? Oh! 4 knives. So exactly what you expect from her.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Where did you go?
Now I just gotta build enough to be able to go into that mode. Jeez. There's like no problem with getting in close with this move though. Actually, Well, alright, let's see what we got. There's that.
L1 square is gonna be your best bet. Or that.
This is my L1 square.
No, the clearing move.
That was really good. How much damage did I just do? You wanna run that by me again?
Future Bob, slow-mo that.
Alright, let's see. Yep. Yeah. That's okay, that's potentially a great kill move because it just comes out of fucking nowhere.
So thus far we've confirmed that she is the goods.
She is okay, yeah. She doesn't have any trap steps or anything, at least not what I'm seeing, but potentially be good.
Is that a problem?
Not really. Not for a character like her. At least see her some tea and snacks. Also, that JPEG moon. You noticing that?
Yeah.
That's great. Getting rid of rats is an important part of cleaning. Damn.
You'd think they would learn to have magic that would keep away rats and bugs.
You're a thieving rat with black and white. What century are you? No, I know exactly what century you're from. Never mind.
Yes.
I can picture the displeasure on Miss Pucholi's face, but I will tell her. Okay. Really?
At least she's not the final.
Really?
At least she's not the final.
That means I get to fuck her shit up 8 ways a Sunday.
At least we found out quickly.
Yeah.
Also, that means because she's not the final boss, she's going to be significantly easier either way.
I think that's why I'm happy about. This is gonna be fun. I can only imagine. Oh wait, it's probably gonna be. No, it's not gonna be Flandre because she's DLC.
Yep.
Please go home. That's a screen cap I think you want.
Yeah. But if you go into the capture gallery on the PS4 for this game, it says that I have like 1,200 screen caps from this game.
I'm not a bit surprised because this game seems like it has fucking fantastic writing. All right, so my idea was I was gonna save this for final boss, but I guess not.
That gets around her, but that doesn't stop the snakes themselves.
Nah, you have multiple options though. You can shoot them forward. All of that consumes meter, unfortunately. Yeah, normal X attack is really good though.
Yeah.
It's got a very short range though, but it seems like a really good burst attack. That's okay.
Isn't it just so nice and satisfying to see her taking so much damage?
I know. I can only imagine who's gonna be the last boss now. Possibly Remilia? I think I'd rather face Remilia as the last boss than this bitch, honestly.
I think she is.
That would be okay with that. This sounds like fun. Fuck it, let's do it.
Remilia actually being a villain helps. By the way, I love how you can tell that that the black there at the edge of the screen there isn't an aesthetic choice. It's literally just a broken model. It's that completely darkness. It's not supposed to be a mountain or whatever over the horizon. It's literally just they forgot to put it in because it covers the entire background in the one color.
Yeah, true.
The space.
I'm gonna do something daring.
The space around the arena. You gonna go in for the kill?
No, I'm gonna try my hand at that grazing thing. I usually don't care at it. Take more hits than I should though.
I think
this needs to be better.
I think it needs to be bigger. I think the attack needs to be bigger. I don't think it works very well on the large.
So guarding actually, I think guarding actually shows you where the grazing area is.
Huh?
I think. Oh wait,
yeah,
no, guarding doesn't do it, or it doesn't build it. I don't think.
No, it doesn't build it.
All right, yeah, let's just go for the kill. Fuck it. You're not moving. Now you went really fucking far. Holy shit! How's she dodging that far?
When they run like a motherfucker.
Oh, hey, check this out. You have moves outside of your dashing.
Delayed? Yeah.
Yeah, I did not know that. It's
yeah,
cool.
your dash attacks. That's what I was doing almost all the time with Yeoman at the end.
I was wondering what that
was the attack that left a small trail of delayed swords.
Yeah, it's very convenient.
In the middle of shopping outside my house.
I thought you were deliberately trying to make this person leave. No Jehovah's Witnesses leave. Oh, that's something funny to fucking tell you. Did I ever tell you about what my uncle did to some Jehovah's Witnesses once?
Hold on 1 second. Insert the shot of Homer Simpson opening the door to the people from the church in front, and him just frowning and saying, "This is gonna be about Jesus, isn't it?"
I've never seen that, so yeah.
I'll send it to you.
Alright.
You were saying about your uncle?
Okay, so my uncle did something great once. So when he was younger, some Jehovah's Witnesses came up to the house once. This is back in Boston, by the way. He opened the door. They introduced themselves, and when they started talking, my uncle just openly yelled, "I worship the devil!" Not joking about that. My uncle is so fucking cool.
Wonderful.
He's a lieutenant sergeant now. That's cool.
Fantastic.
Yep. You actually did throw him at me. But you're dead, I think. Right? Or you're like Soul Reaper dead.
She is half dead.
Half dead.
She's half alive.
No, she's only half dead. She's not entirely dead yet.
She's only mostly dead.
Only mostly dead.
Please open her mouth. Oh, Johnny.
Yes.
No, but like she's half dead and half alive. That phantom thingy is her dead half. Her body is her alive half.
The fuck? Okay.
I think the idea basically is that even if you kill her, she's not going to be going anywhere because she's already partly dead.
That might be it. Jesus! Look how fast the knives come out. It just like completely shits all over anything we've seen so far.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a bad decision, but that's okay. Even a bad decision with Sake seems to be good.
That reminds me, one of the better lines of dialogue from Aya's story. Mm-hmm. Aya is a writer for a newspaper, and so there's the premise of her story is that she's coming up on a deadline for an article, mm-hmm. and so she needs everyone else to write in their own op-eds. And that's where it goes from there. But where it first goes is she goes to Sakuya and begs her to stop time so that way she can beautiful, I love it. So that way she can have more time to write down her article. And then Sakuya's just says, "You don't see any stop or anything," but she says, "I just did for like 7 seconds."
Yeah.
Wait, what? But I didn't feel anything. Yeah, of course you're not. It's time stopped. You're not going to know what's going on. You're not going to feel it. Only I can feel it.
This is going to be a very interesting story to go for, I can already tell. Why are we both lacking meter? I swore I had meter earlier. Unless doing L1 square depletes it in that mode.
No, it doesn't. But I think you guys both drain energy when you're in spell mode.
Apparently. That's fucked up.
It's ridiculous.
This isn't going too badly, though.
So for context, though, where the hell do you think we are? Because I don't see any landmarks there, and it's all red. Do you think we're above the We can't be above the clouds, because in the background there, when it rotates again, we can see the mansion.
I think we're just on the lake in front of the mansion. Okay.
Blood Lake, I like it.
Let it rip.
Is this the first time you've done it?
Yes.
You need to try them all.
I will not be able to try them all right now. Later.
Soon, almost, maybe, hopefully, possibly.
Soonish, yeah.
I like that she has the one knife strapped to her leg.
Yeah.
I just imagine like the cops that have the hidden guns strapped to their leg underneath their pants. You're the one who lost.
What are you even doing here to begin with?
No idea. Oh yeah, they're all supposed to be distracting her.
Future Brandon, go back and play back and see what we missed.
I already know what's going on. They're all distracting her.
Hey,
everyone's in her house.
Hey, you Raven, halt right now. Humming. She's so fucking cute. You giant.
Did you say something?
I like how this entire story is literally just guarding the mansion.
You're rude bitch. Mei Ling works hard to tend to her flowers. Don't you dare cut them down. No, but that's actually a canon thing though. Is that because Mei Ling has so much free time inside the walls of the mansion, she actually tends to a garden.
Yeah.
So that's neat.
Yeah.
She does some stuff on the side.
That's cool. We all need hobbies.
You know, it's funny. I couldn't hear you right for a second. I thought you said we don't need hobbies. This stage is gonna be Gray Central. Get up close to all of them, but don't actually touch them.
Yeah.
Again, there's a glowing aura around them. Try to get within the aura, but don't actually touch them.
Yep. Ooh, hello. Ooh, I didn't even realize you could pick up the green ones are charged. That's very nice, actually.
I told you that in the beginning.
The pickups.
Yeah, the green one. It's charged. It'll give you a full bar.
Cool. I'm picking one of them now. I'm gonna assume they're rare.
She's, yeah, in a way of like 12 power blocks, you'll only get like 3 charge blocks, and you're really liable to only get 2 because of how fast they dissipate.
Yeah.
Do your clearing move. Works on everything else.
That's okay. I'm going more for the grace than anything else.
Yeah, and look at how much it got you.
Indeed. I'm not complete shit at trying to react to things.
I would hope not with the character this slow.
Alright, let's see. Ooh, idea is forming. So those go completely around those projectiles. This is... Oh, shit. I'm...
Look how much energy you gain, though. You gain like half a meter from that.
Let's let it rip.
Now try all your everything else. Not the best.
Not quite. Then again, she's DPSing the fuck out of me. That's okay, though. She's still incredibly slow in a neutral game. Let's see. Toss some of those. Toss some
You know what's funny though is that looking at the overhead of the model, it actually makes it look like her ribbon is actually tied up like a ponytail.
Huh.
It's not though. She just has a ribbon, and her hair actually is fully down and long.
For Unryu, right?
Yeah.
All right. Well, that wasn't too hard.
No, but then had she ever been?
Could be.
I like that her cape is the galaxy though.
Yeah. Rob, Howard, and Marissa don't immediately click together in my mind for some reason.
Of the exploding bomb thingy.
Sure. Well, besides the giant beams. Besides the giant beams.
Yeah, that's what it is.
I don't know. I just... Thief and power don't really click in my mind.
Yeah. You wouldn't think, but... Wait.
Okay.
She's having a very bad day, and I get the feeling by the end of it she's going to go postal.
This is likely.
At this point, I'm amazed she hasn't already gone postal.
I mean, with all the people just randomly walking up to the doorstep.
Especially with everything that happened in Scarlet Curiosity.
True. Oh, shit.
She had every right to leave those kids to die back in the volcano.
Yeah, right. Alright. Trying to maintain offense.
I don't know, I would have left 2 of them to die. Sapphire's kinda cute.
Yeah. Alright. It is kind of a little hard to see her moves actually with the red background.
The pink and the red blend too well together, yeah.
There we go. God.
Ended her.
Down.
But their game of origin, though, Great Fairy Wars, is potentially one of if not the hardest games in the series. Hilariously enough, that game titled Great Fairy Wars, the generic enemies that you kill wholesale in the main games.
Whoa, stuff. Yeah. I could really minimize the damage I'm taking.
Could you?
I wasn't nearly enough. Fuck.
Eh.
I'll take it. Why not?
Oh, it's playing a different part of the song. I was about to say, I'm surprised they aren't playing Yuko's theme.
Huh.
Then I realized, oh wait, no, it's just a different part of the song.
Huh.
It's weird. Some of the characters' themes in this series are either really short or way long. Some of the characters have themes of upwards of 6 minutes.
Damn. Ooh, I'm gonna get greedy a little bit. Alright. Let's try to be a little more conservative, Bob. There we go.
Yes?
Yes, please. I was about to try it myself, but okay.
L square.
I kind of want to save my charge, though.
Does it deplete it?
Yes. Oh, I guess never mind. I'm about to do it right now.
She was on her final spell.
She was. I keep forgetting about that mechanic. It's really cool.
Because it's something you're never going to see on the player's end.
Yeah. Unless you're up against Sinai.
I'm willing to feed you the scraps, now get out.
Here, have some leftover barbecue chicken, why not?
That doesn't sound bad, actually.
With malaria. I didn't even put it in the fucking fridge.
I left it out over a week ago.
Maybe I need to work on countermeasures for bending space.
Hi.
Alice, what do you want?
Yeah, now she's starting to get pissed.
There's a deliriousness.
Context is meaningless. Get out. You're here to do something to fuck with me. Get out. I just want to return a book. Get out. Can I leave the book? Get out!
She does seem like the overworked type.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Oh. I was getting a little... I was taking a lot of unnecessary hits there.
There is one bonus to the puppet that Marius's beams don't have though, and that's that you can actually change the angle though while it's firing. Marius's couldn't do that though. Sure, there were two, but they were stuck at a standard angle.
So I'm realizing there's ways you can make this combination of X and square undodgeable, because they have to be inside one of two columns that are open, right?
Yeah.
So feasibly, because it recovers so fucking quickly, I can just immediately start pressuring them again once it clears up. God, this is nuts.
I'm gonna have to like that video I was talking about with the first time I heard that song.
Don't care.
I miss the early days of YouTube. Back when you only had 10 minutes to make a video.
How anyone got extended Let's Plays done back then is beyond me.
You needed to be partnered with YouTube or with Machinima or something in order to get extended videos.
Yeah. Yeah, let's go with that. Eating shit for days. I don't think I'll be able to break her though. In time.
No.
2, 1, nah. Silent noise.
You know what else I missed about old YouTube and memes?
What was that?
Numa.
Is this because of that Tumblr post the other day?
Well, I've always liked that song and the 14 million different remixes of it.
I've never listened to the full song actually.
You're missing out actually. It's a good fun song.
Yeah. Apparently that guy's ridiculously rich now.
I can believe that. He looks like a tinier, shorter, thin, smaller version of Boogie.
Yeah.
You know who that is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on.
You know what else I miss is the caramel dancing. I remember when that used to only be in Romanian. But then the countless English versions used to... Base Hunter! They were great too. What the hell was that? Yeah, Botan Anna by Base Hunter. That was another song that used to be all over YouTube back in the day.
I'm gonna openly say that whenever there's a caramel dancing video, I immediately dodged it. So I've never listened to more than the first 20 seconds of it. Because I don't care that much.
You would love old conventions. It was basically a requirement before it was deemed a fire hazard. They literally outlawed doing that at Comic-Con as of 2014, I think, because they would get like 300 people in a room or in a hallway together, and it was a fire hazard, and no one was able to get through the door because none of the people that were dancing wanted to move. They were literally at times blocking the doors.
That's beautiful.